Hello all, we are back with Fallout 4. I'm going to be doing an individual showcase of LeRon Kiar's mod called Enjoy Yourself. So this mod is like a companion mod, and basically it allows you to create Nate and Nora as companions, and you can actually romance them as well. There's a holotape to have extra settings like sleeping in the same bed with them and things like that. You also have the option to make a clone of yourself to place them in the world, and you can also copy the ESP and make a duplicate of it. So this way you can have more than one clone, and it says down here that they don't take up a companion slot, so you can have them alongside of your companion. And there's also ways to rename them as well. So we're going to try that. There's some threesome options, but it's not sexual. It just basically means you get to lay in the bed alongside Nate and Nora or a clone, as well as your companion. So we're gonna jump in here. I've tried this for a little bit and I couldn't get it to work, but I just find myself constantly coming back to it. So we're gonna jump into the game and I'm gonna try to explain how this works to the best of my ability. So let's get started. Alright, let's get started. So here we are in game. As soon as you start up, you are going to get a holotape. Holotapes, it is going to be called the clone holotape. Okay, so you can click this. Everything in here is pretty self-explanatory, but we'll just cover it really quickly. Player lies down. I'm going to check that. Clone info button visible. We'll just turn that on. Threesome clones. We'll just turn it on. Threesome with your clone and a companion. So like, one of the companions you have plus either Nate, Nora, or your clone. And then this one, oh, so only one of these can be active at a time. Alright, so I'm going to pick that one. Then you got the follow me signal to nearby clones. All nearby clones will follow you. And then dismiss signal. So all nearby clones will be dismissed. Alright? So, when it comes to actually building the clone, you need to go into your build menu and go to the resources tab. So we are just going to open the build menu, scroll over to our resources, miscellaneous, scroll over until you see it. Alright, so we have the clone, oh wait, I actually need blood packs. Do I have any in here? Alright, there we go. Alright, so we have a clone of your character, I believe. Yeah, there's a clone of my character. That's Nate. And that's Nora. We're going to place them all down just in case. We'll place down Nora. She's actually called Nora. And we'll place down... I hate when you just leave the tab and they immediately move you like away from where you just was. Okay, we'll place down Nate. Oh wait, there's Nate. Can I store you guys? Okay, so we're gonna. The clones are just the NPCs that you place down where you can use like show race menu on them and create your own followers. So I'm not gonna focus on that right now. I'm just gonna focus on. Let's just focus on Nate at the moment.
You all right?
So we're gonna place them down.
Hey there.
What's going on?
And then you could say what's on your mind. He's just gonna have small talk.
Say what's on your mind.
Any good gossip flying around?
No, but I could say follow me.
Follow me.
Lead on.
All right, so now he's a follower. As you can see, he's got his gun and stuff. You can trade with him, give him commands just like a normal follower.
Hey.
Have anything unusual?
I don't really have anything for him right now, but as you can see, you can trade with him. All right. Let me put my power armor on real quick because I don't want to get flagged just for a little bit of cleavage. Okay, so now I'm going to place down Nora. All right.
Do we know each other?
Hey there.
What's up?
Follow
Time
me.
to hit the road.
How could I say no to someone like you?
All right, so now I have Nate and Nora. Okay, so I have both of them with me. Both of them are my current companions. I'm going to test out that holotape really quickly. To dismiss everybody, scroll down to clone holotape. Send dismiss signal to all nearby clones. So you could choose where you want to send them. So now I have this menu that pops up. Oh, I gotta close the Pip-Boy first. Now I could choose where I want to send them. So I'm going to just send them where we currently are. So yeah, they can act as normal settlers. You can move them like they are normal. And if you're next to them, just open the holotape, clone settings, and then send follow me signal to all nearby clones.
All right. You seem a little jumpy.
Now they're all following me again. Alright? So that's pretty much how the holotape works. Now, in order to build relationships with these guys, you have to travel with them and like fight enemies, do quests, and I think you have to just basically spend time with them for 72 hours, and then after that, you'll get the opportunity to advance your relationship, and then, you know, you can use more features with the mod. So I'm going to try to get that done right now. We're just going to jump ahead. Okay, so I think it's been long enough.
Is there anything I can do? You got a minute? I think I can spare a minute. What's on your mind? Have you ever thought about us becoming more than just friends?
And you can say talk later. Maybe, I don't know. No, really no. Obviously, that's gonna turn it down. But we want to see what happens, so we're gonna put yes.
Yes. Any chance I could steal you away for an evening?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Alright. Wow, she actually took me away and had her way with me. Where are we? We're at the Hotel Rexford.
Nice to meet you. Heads up. What do you need help with? Can we chat? I have time. Let's talk. How's it going? Hey. Did you get a haircut yesterday? It's cute.
Okay, so while I'm here, I may as well do it with Nate too, so he doesn't teleport me back here.
Did you need anything?
Need a place
Hold
to
up a
stay?
sec.
Try
I'm listening.
Hotel Rexford.
How's it going?
Have you ever thought about us as maybe more than just friends?
Yes.
Any chance I could steal you away for an evening?
Sounds good.
You're beautiful, you know that?
Alright. Wow, that's a lot of drinks there.
Wow. Your hair looks great.
Alright, so I got Max Affinity and Romance Nate and Nora. So now we can go back to the settlement. Okay, so back at home, in your furniture, under beds, you're gonna have a new custom bed. Right here. It's gonna be this big, you know, bed, and it's gonna say the threesome bed. 3 persons can sleep on it. Alright? You actually meant to put 3 people. So, I am just going to rest in this. I'm just going to put it for an hour. Am I in my power armor? I hope I'm not. Alright, I'm not. So, as you can see, I'm sleeping here. Nora was spooning with me. I don't know where's Nate.
Got a minute? Go ahead. I'm listening.
Actually, I'm just trying to get up.
That was it. Some
Exactly
other
sure if
time.
he was supposed to be closer. But let's try. There goes Nate right there on the steps. And there's Nora right there.
You alright?
I have no idea what's... Okay, so I had to switch some things in the holotape. This is what I switched to. I was at the clone holotape, and then I switched this from Threesome clones to Threesome clone plus companion. Now, I thought that since Nate and Nora were both clones, I just put that. And then this would be like if you want to have like the clone and like Piper or somebody like that. That's what I thought it was. But anyway, when I put this setting, it actually worked. So now I'm gonna go lay in the bed. And now it's not working again. It was literally just working, I swear. And now it's me and my other companion, Toothache. I don't mind spooning her. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so I don't know. It's like it's a very minor part of the mod for me. You know, I don't really care too much about the spooning and sleeping and stuff like that. But I just care about having Nate and Nora as companions because I really like these protagonists. I think they're really cool, especially Nate. I just really like the way he looks and his voice actor and stuff like that. So before I get out of here, I'm actually going to try the clone. Okay, so resources, miscellaneous, and I'm gonna scroll over until I see the clone. So we have a clone here. That's a clone that looks like Nate, a clone that looks like Nora, and that's a clone of myself. All right, so let's put down this one. Let's put down Nora real quick. And
sorry, you say something? What's up?
follow me.
Follow me. Lead on.
Now, I'm going to try to see if I could show looks menu on this person. Okay, so show looks menu does work on this, but now as you can see, their name says clone, which is pretty unimmersive, and we don't want that. So on the mods page, it says that you actually have to click on this person, and then what you need to do is type in CQF clone yourself _ quest space rename, and then reference ID, which I think is that at the top, FF04AAA9, and then the name. This is my character Platinum, so I'm just gonna clone yourself rename, and as you can see, the name was renamed to Platinum. So there you go. There's my character, and she's ready to go.
I wouldn't mind getting some service.
The only thing though is that she has the Nora voice, which I'm not exactly sure if you can change or not. Maybe you can override it with AFT. We'll actually try that in a later video. Before I go, I also want to say that this mod is slightly incompatible with Quick Trade because it uses the same button, so you have to turn Quick Trade off in order to get this info that pops up right here. Now with this info menu that pops up, basically all the items on her inventory, you could choose to have her send them home to wherever her home settlement is, and all the items will go to that workbench. So I'll actually try to do that right now.
Of course. I'm all yours.
So I'm going to dismiss her.
I think we're done. I get it. I'll go.
And then we're going to dismiss her to right here. If I could even see it. Okay, so the settlement wasn't popping up for her because this was already set as her home settlement by default. I assume because I created her in this settlement.
You okay?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell her to follow me again.
I'd like to travel together.
Alright, so now
Heads up. Sure.
I'm going to give her something I could easily recognize that I know is not in the workbench. So I'm gonna give her the tomahawk, and then I'll go to info, and I'll say transfer all of your weapons to home. She transferred all of her weapons and armor to home. I don't know why she did that. I don't really see any, use for this feature, to be honest. But whatever, let's check in here to see if it's there. And it is there. So she will transfer her stuff from the settlement, from her inventory to the settlement. Where did she go really quickly? Alright, let me check your inventory again.
Look alive. Here.
Oh, so she didn't get rid of it. She did send the weapons, but for some reason she took her outfit off when she did it. So let's just try it again. Info, transfer weapons. Yeah, just transfer the weapons, which says 1. So I'm gonna click 1.
Am I getting rewarded for this?
Okay, I think it worked this time.
Can we chat? I'll make some time for you. Heads up.
Just tell me what I need to do.
Come on, grab this.
Look alive. Sure.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe on the first time she'll strip, but after that she didn't strip, and hopefully my flare gun is in here, and of course I'm getting attacked because I'm trying to do a showcase. The flare gun is in there, okay? So, yes, it does work. Let me clear these guys out before I continue. So, yeah, that was it. That was the Enjoy Yourself mod for Fallout 4. And I didn't really have any issues with it, exception of when I told my companion to send her items from her inventory to her home base's workbench. It stripped her of her clothes for the first time of doing it. And also when I try to sleep in the threesome bed, sometimes it's like the companion won't sleep in there with you, or you know, sometimes you'll get a different companion sleeping in the bed with you. But it doesn't really matter to me. That's not really why I cared about this mod. I really wanted it mostly just to have Nate as a companion, like a lightweight Nate companion. Alright, so yeah.